Hey, what's going on, everyone? Vega here for SerpentX Tech, and this is a continuation video from my previous one where I showed you how to set up your Waglela node and CLI wallet. Many of you might have questions of, hey, well, Vega, you taught me how to use the Linux subsystem on Windows to create my wallet. How do I get back to it? Well, when you first created your wallet, right, first of all, you backed up your seed phrase, I hope, and the actual wallet address. But if you needed to, say you rebooted your system and everything, you still have that main folder that everything is in, right? That Waglela D Rusty Master folder. You're going to go back after you get your node up and running, as I showed you in the previous video. You're going to go back to the CLI folder, right click, open in terminal, WSL, right? So open in terminal. It's going to give you your normal PowerShell or whatever it might be, WSL, and it's going to switch over to the Linux subsystem environment in that folder. Once you do that, you're going to run the same commands on the website, cargo run release to start the wallet, and it should remain connected or remember the connections it had. For example, we were telling it to use the server, our local node or our local IP to connect to our local node, which is still syncing and staying up to date with the network, as well as it is connecting to the main net, not the test net. And then all we have to do is enter a few commands. So here it is. It does take a minute to load once you reboot your system. You scroll on down and you see here that the wallet is loaded. And we got two options here. One, first thing I want you to do is type in connect. The second thing is wallet list. You're going to see all the wallets in here. Now, even though the account we set up in my previous video was test with the phishing hint test, the name of it, because we didn't do wallet create and then a specific name, we overwrote the original, which by default will always be Waglela. So we would do open Waglela, type in our password that we set up, and then now here we are. We can see our phishing hint right here, test, and we are good to go. If I wanted to set up multiple wallets, we can do so, but we first need to close out the one we're in. So this is test, that's the account name. But the wallet name stayed under the default Waglela because we did not set it. So let's do one right now. So close. We're going to close this wallet connection. Wallet create. And we're going to give it a special name. Wallet create test 2. Lowercase. Don't use any capital letters. I notice when you use capital letters trying to access it, it gives you issues. So wallet create test 2. Enter. We're going to call it test 2 as the account name. And we're going to use the same thing for our phishing hint, test 2. Again, you can customize the phishing hint to whatever you want. It's just to protect you. Then we're going to need to type in a password. Use whichever one you want. You need to confirm it twice. And then the mnemonic phrase. You could set up your own. But again, in my last video and in this one, I would recommend just hitting enter and take whatever it gives you. There's your seed phrase at the top here. There's your wallet address. Back those up safe and sound somewhere. Here's where the wallets are being stored, okay? So if you needed to gain access to it, here's where they're being stored. But I would just back up the wallet and the seed phrase, and you should be good to go. And I just wanted to go over this again, just in case anybody had any previous questions from my last video. Now, please note, when you're operating inside the Linux subsystem on Windows, it's not going to work to where you just can search Docker X in your Finder and go to it. It's a virtual machine in your Windows environment, right? So it's going to be stored on a virtual disk. So you're not going to be able to just go File Explorer like you normally would with a Windows system. However, you can use the command prompt if you're familiar with it to go and navigate to that home directory, Docker X, Waglela, so on and so forth. If you went to your C drive, users, username, and then go to app data local, you'll see a folder in there that's called Docker. And then in that folder is the actual, under data, there's the VM, right? So there's the hard disk. Let's look at the properties real quick, see how much space is taken up. It's only 11 gigs on my system, so it's not too crazy. But yeah, when you're playing around in this environment, it's not going to be the same as working in Windows where you could just Finder or File Explorer or whatever, get to it. But it's still, anytime I go into this environment now, my wallets will be in there because it's going to be reading from that home Docker X, which is the name of my environment, WAG Layla test 2, and I can again close this wallet and then open, let's say open WAG Layla and type in my password, which if we remember from the previous time was just the word test, and boom, there it is. And then I can send funds. Again, if you need help, let's go ahead and close real quick. Wallet -- help. There's all your commands. Open, so on and so forth. So let's open again. Let's do test 2 this time. And then, now I believe, let's see here. Can I do -- help in here? No. Let's see here. Send -- help. Okay, there it is. So send the address, the amount, and then priority fee. I think if you left the priority fee blank, it would be fine. But if you want to send funds from this wallet to a different wallet, send and then get the address, space the amount that you want to send, you know, to WAG Layla or whatever, so on and so forth. So GUI will come in the future. CLI may be a bit, I don't know, what's the good word for it? Intimidating to some of you, but play around with it. Have some fun. I just wanted to put this video together for you to help you out. Anytime I start up my environment, I can find it will automatically pull from that docx home folder, and it will find the wallets under .wag Layla folder. And then all I gotta do is open the name of the wallet. So in one case, again, default is WAG Layla. And if you want to create a wallet with a specific name, wallet create, and then the name of the wallet that you want to use, follow the on-screen prompts, and you're good to go. So just wanted to share that with you. I hope it helped you out in some form or fashion. If it did, let me know in the comment section below. Jump into Discord, join the community, hit them up, ask questions, be patient with one another, and wish you the best of luck. But do me a favor on the way out, hit that like button, get subscribed, hit the notification bell to stay up to date, as well as check out additional links in the description to help support the channel and what we do here. You just have yourself a wonderful day. Take care. I'll catch you next one.